Hey, for those of you who don't know me, I am Dr. Linda Marquez Goodine. I'm a chiropractic physician and a functional medicine practitioner, helping women over 40 become the best version of themselves. I've been wanting to make this video for quite some time. I get a lot of questions about this. It's probably old news, but maybe not. What I love about Ozempic. Yes, what I love about it. People have been asking me about it. I'm going to tell you what I love about it and my thoughts about it. I'm sure you've heard about it. It's the big weight loss drug that lots of people are taking, even in Hollywood. So let me tell you what I love about it. Number one, I love all the attention that it's getting because it's bringing attention to our obesity epidemic. We have a fat crisis, we have an issue. That's one reason that I love that it's getting all this attention. We've got a problem, okay? We can't be hiding anymore. Number two, the connection of the crappy food, our crappy food industry out there that is propagating this problem. Why so many people are addicted to food. They have scientists that work to make this food addictive, to make the food, all the chemicals in the food. You never feel satisfied. You don't ever turn on those nutrient sensors that say, hey, I've had enough. I've had enough protein. I've had enough vitamins and minerals to sustain my life. You eat a lot of crap, but you're never getting nutrition. So I love that we're getting that attention. Okay, that's number two. So we need to fix our food problem. We don't have an Ozempic need. We can't fight, or I would say, we cannot stop eating. And literally what it does is, it's craving your, it's suppressing your appetite. It's an awesome appetite suppressant. You just don't eat. Well, heck, if I don't eat, then yeah, you're gonna lose weight, you're gonna lose muscle. And when you lose muscle, you lose weight. So, but that's not sustainable. Number three, what I love about Ozempic. It's not the solution. Sorry, folks, it's not the solution. The solution is really looking at the food industry and fixing the food industry. I always say big pharma and the big food giants, there's a connection there. You know, it's like they pat each other on the back. Other thing I wanted to mention about this is Ozempic is not the solution. The food problem is, the food industry is the problem. Number two, or I should say the third one, the other sub of the third, is what's the emotional connection? Why do people feel that they always have to be sticking something in their mouth? You know, it's like, why do you feel you always have to eat food? There's an emotional connection that we stuff our faces, whether it's with food, whether it's with drug, whether it's with alcohol, whether it's sitting in front of the television, to not deal with something that's deep inside of us. So if you choose to use this, and if there's doctors that are watching this, if you choose to prescribe it, I can easily get a hold of it and make lots of money off of it. But it goes against everything I believe in because, you know, I always say I'm all for it if, number one, if doctors do this. There's three things I would say I would have them do. They have to use it responsible and have their patients eat real food. Have them on a high protein diet. Literally, a lot of them will just take a couple bites and it'll be just crap food. And they're like, you know what? I'm just not hungry anymore. And of course, that's what it's designed to do. Like, I don't want to eat anymore. And they just stop eating. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna lose weight, you're gonna lose muscle. And when you lose muscle, it's heavier than fat, so you're gonna lose a lot of weight. But also muscle is the organ of longevity. So number two is if you are going to use this and doctors are going to prescribe it, definitely you've got to have a high protein diet. I always shoot for 100 grams or less, or excuse me, at least 100 grams for my women. And number two, you should be exercising, you should be doing weight training. Yes, weight training, because you do not want to lose muscle. And they do lose muscle, okay? Muscle is the organ of longevity. So you're going to lose muscle. Number three, I wrote some notes here because I'm like, man, I get so pissed off, honestly, when people just, practitioners, providers just prescribe it like candy, you know? It's just like, oh, I get so frustrated. So if you're gonna do it responsibly. Number three, I would say send them to a psychiatrist, send them to or psychologist, send them to someone in a mental health provider, because it's not it's not what you're eating, it's what's eating you. What is it inside of you that we have to go to food to give us some comfort? There's something inside of us. So I would say if it's going to be used, it needs to be used responsibly and in that way. Is it something that's sustainable? Absolutely not. Unless you're going to pay thousands of dollars and you continue to pay whatever. I'm hearing that it's up to $1,000 even a month. And I'm like, wow, I can buy a nice treadmill for $1,000 a month, and I can put on a weighted vest and go up hills at an incline at 3 to 5 miles an hour, 3 to 4 miles an hour, and build some muscle and also burn fat at the same time. Or I can walk backwards to improve my longevity. So really, it's about taking a look at that. One, like I said, it's going to be used. I'm going to summarize these three things again. You have to have protein. You've got to add protein to your diet. Okay. Number two, you need to do weight training. Number three, you need to deal with the emotional connection to this, the emotional connection to food. So there is my rant on why I really get pissed off when practitioners just irresponsibly prescribe this drug, just give it to their patients. And so the problem really is our food industry. And until we deal with that, we're going to continue to have these issues. I'm going to make another video, I'm sure, on, choosing healthy foods, but you've heard me before. It's just like, it has to have a single ingredient. Try to buy food that has not been chemicalized, add preservatives, just one ingredient food, sustained from natural, like sources. Like if you're going to buy bacon, I get heritage raised, I get grass-fed beef, I get wild-caught fish, all that. And then of course the vegetables and the fruit, organic. Go to your local farmer. You can do that. When people say it's too expensive, I'm like, that's a bunch of crap, because the other day I was in the store, and just because I was going to buy a bag of chips that we like, more my husband, I think it's by Boulder, and it's just potatoes and avocado oil and sea salt, and they use organic. And I was just looking at the aisles, and I don't do a lot of shopping, and I was looking at bags of chips are like $5. I mean, just regular crap chips. I'm like, wow, $5. I can buy half a pound of meat and eat that, and I have more nutrition from that. So the fact that people say that it's too expensive, the food's getting expensive. Yes, food is getting expensive. However, even crap food is getting expensive. So there's my rant. That's what I wanted to talk about. So now you know what I love about Ozempic. Until next time.